Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have another new discoveries for you guys, and this is all skincare. I only have a few things, but I think that they're pretty stellar, so I wanted to share those with you. If you are new here, my name is Penny. I am a certified advanced esthetician in Portland, Oregon, and a certifiable skincare junkie. For sure. So let's get started. Okay, first thing I want to share with you guys is by a brand called NeoJen. And these are gauze peeling single-use pads, and this one is the wine version. There are other versions, and those are lemon and green tea. But what I'm really recommending to you and interested in myself is the one that uses wine. I actually haven't even opened the other two, and I'll explain why in just a second. These are, like I said, 30 individual pads, and they look like this. They're very, very saturated, and each one has a place where you can put your fingers in. One side is very textured, so you use it in circular motions and it's for manual exfoliation. The other side is very, very soft, and you flip it over and then you wipe your face down in the end with the other side. Now, these use lactic acid, and you guys know I love lactic acid. I'm honestly having a love affair with lactic acid right now. These are so saturated that you can do your whole face, you can do your neck, you can do your décolleté, and then I even do the back of my hands up my wrist. That is how saturated every single one of these pads is. The other thing that's in here that is the star ingredient that is absolutely stellar is resveratrol. Now that comes from red wine, and the cool thing about that is it is a super antioxidant. Resveratrol also has naturally occurring alpha hydroxy acids in it as well, so it gives you a little bit more of a mild peeling, if you will, or exfoliation along with that super powerful antioxidant. So it's kind of a 1-2 punch. Very, very gentle. You can use this twice a week. This entire 30 package is under $30, and literally you're gonna use it twice a week. I find that it's a nice addition to some of the other more aggressive peels because this is a little bit more gentle. So I really like these. Now, in my enthusiasm, I actually did order, like I said, the green tea, and I also ordered the lemon. Now, on the packaging, it's all written in Korean. These are Korean products. Once I got them, I started doing a little bit more investigation, and both of these have denatured alcohol kind of up in the ingredient deck, further up than I normally like. So I did not open these, and I'm kind of trying to decide what I'm gonna do with them. I'm not exactly sure yet. Now, I wanna tell you something about alcohol, especially denatured alcohol or SD alcohol 40, that kind of stuff. It kind of has a little bit of a bad rap. Now, it does dry you out a little bit, especially if it's in the upper 7 ingredients in an ingredient deck. But alcohol, it actually has a really positive place in an ingredient deck. I know that that is not normally said, but I'm gonna tell you. Alcohol does something for the other ingredients in the ingredient deck that is very, very useful. And what that is it provides kind of a little opening in our lipid barrier so that the other good ingredients can step through that barrier. Our lipid barrier is incredibly resilient, and it will just repair itself right back up. The alcohol basically acted like a doorman. So in this one does have denatured alcohol, but it's way, way, way down the list. I mean, it's close to the bottom. To me, that alcohol is appropriate in this ingredient deck, and it's there to act as a doorman to all of these other fantastic ingredients. It is genuinely a really good ingredient if it's used in the right way. I have used this, and you guys know I have normal to dry skin, and this does not dry me out at all. So it has a ton of fantastic ingredients, and that denatured alcohol in there in the bottom, it gets a bad rap. It's actually doing me a favor, helping all of these really good ingredients get in a little bit further, because that lipid barrier is called a barrier for a reason. It's a barrier. It doesn't just block out bad stuff, it blocks out the good stuff we're trying to get in too. So that's just my little spiel on alcohol. The next product is by Colorscience, and this is Sunforgettable. Now this is called the Total Protection Face Shield. This is an SPF 50. This sunscreen is really, really good. And let me tell you, I love my Elta MD. I love my Skin Aqua by CeraPhit. Love that. It's 10 bucks. Absolutely love that. The problem is with the CeraPhit It doesn't have any special ingredients. It's just a fantastic sunscreen. And I do like it on my skin. I think that it performs well. This one, on the other hand, is like my Elta MD in that it has niacinamide in it, and I absolutely love that. This is also slightly tinted. Not tinted as in color, like skin color, but it's tinted where it's not stark white, but it's kind of a peachy skin color. And it goes on your skin and it absolutely just disappears. It's 100% minerals. But what I like about this one is it blocks UVA and UVB, but it also blocks blue light. And this time of year, not outside as much, where it's gonna get darker earlier, all of that stuff if you live in the United States. And so we're inside and we're looking at a computer, we're looking at our phones that, believe it or not, actually do affect our skin. And this particular sunscreen helps block those lights. So I really like this one for the winter. Now, the other thing is also from Colorscience, and this is called Total Eye. Now, you guys have probably seen this around. It's not a brand new product. None of these are brand new products, but they're new to me and I want to share them with you. This is a gem, you guys. This is an SPF 35 pure mineral under eye cream. What is super special about it is it uses this little tip that stays cold, and you guys know I love the cold therapy around the eyes. I just think it's fantastic for puffiness. Now, the other thing that's super special about this, let's see here, is that it is actually slightly peachy. So it definitely does do some color correction. Let's see here, guys. I'm gonna put a little bit on. So if you can see, it's slightly peachy and it's SPF 35. I'm going to pat this in real quick. I don't know if you can tell, but it completely brightens up your under eye area. The way that I'm using this is I am still using my Sukoyaka Suhada under eye cream with urea. And I know I'm a broken record about this, you guys, but I cannot help it. This is $22. You get a ton of product and it uses urea. It is a fantastic under eye moisturizer. So I'm still using this first, then I am going in with this after. Now, this definitely brightens up, color corrects, does all of that. But mostly what I love about this is the SPF 35 around the eyes. And I suffer from under eye circles that are twofold. They are not only the blue, but they're also hyperpigmentation from years of sun exposure and that kind of thing. This doesn't get in your eyes. It's safe if you wear contacts, and it doesn't, you know, bleed in and make your eyes water. It doesn't do any of that kind of stuff. It's small enough that you can actually carry it in your purse and you can reapply during the day. And that is so, so important when it comes to sunscreen. I love this so much, and no question, when this is gone, I will be repurchasing this. The idea of keeping my under eyes constantly protected from the environment and from the sun is very attractive to me. I hope you guys enjoyed my new discoveries, and I hope you're having a fantastic week, and I will talk to you again very, very soon.